my jimmies, yeah, back with another. Coming to your lap, yeah, straight from the gutter. Don't know me, well I came from my mother. Looking so sweet, yeah, like another butter. Switching up flows, oh yeah, here I go. Only did these bars for my new intro. No, but seriously, hope you guys enjoy this video. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, it's Kaza, and we're back with another one. Today we are going to be reacting to Flowers by Chip. Now, I have heard of Chip before. It was a while back, like when I first started listening to grime. I want to say it was 2014, around that area. And that's when I first ever found about him, Stormzy, Wretch 32, and just a bunch of them. So I just decided, why not? Let's see what Chip has cooking nowadays, you know what I mean? One of my buddies that also follows grime told me that this one, he has 2 or 3 diss tracks that were recently put out towards Stormzy. I'm not exactly sure what happened between the 2 of them or anything like that. But he told me to check out Flowers, and I love diss tracks, so I definitely want to see if I can figure out what happened between the 2. Or you know what I mean, like what's going on. I'm not really too sure. When 2 artists are having beef, I just, it just brings out way better music in them. I don't know, that's just me though. Now, before we get started, I'm just gonna say this now, if there's any like slang or anything like that, I'm probably gonna miss those bars. I am trying to learn some so I can get, better familiar with the bars these UK artists are spitting. But I am going to try my best to get all of them and just try and figure out the context and what's happening between these 2 artists. So without further ado and any more talking, let's just get right into this and see what he's got cooking. Before we actually get in, isn't this the old 50 Cent beat? Isn't this an old ass 50 Cent beat? It's got, bro, I don't know. It reminds me so much of it. Like, I don't know.
I know where you live too, but that is not the point of this. Pull up, catch me lacking, plan failed, there's no avoiding this. Don't know what you heard about Essex, but it's calm, dog. And they ain't used to black people screaming down the car park. So let me ask you this, Mr. Roadman, cause you don't get the program. It seems like you wanna lose it all. If my niggas pull up at your gate, screaming, shouting down the place, who the fuck you think your neighbor's gonna call?
Ooh. Alright, so just out the jump, I'm already getting that, Chip's like, listen, I know exactly where you live. We can go down that road, but I'm really not trying to do that. I'm calm, I'm not trying to ruin my life over this, and if we do go that route, and I do go over there with, my crew, who are your neighbors gonna call anyway? Like, they're not gonna do shit, so I don't know, basically just saying there, like, you ain't safe. He doesn't know what Stormzy's, playing with, Like, I don't know, I like that, starting off aggressive as fuck, but he's just calm with it, it's different, but I'm enjoying it.
If my niggas pull up at your gate, screaming, shouting down the place, who the fuck you think your neighbor's gonna call? Picky choosy gangster, don't know why you think you're so hard, but millionaire does the ride outs in his own car, Lamborghini truck, nice one, reverse and go yard. For all the indirects you hear, I hope you go to all the yards. The niggas you were with ain't from your bits. So
Wait, hold up. Was that like kind of a diss towards him, taking all the credit for a bunch of shit, and being, basically him taking the credit of a bunch of shit that, he didn't deserve all the credit for, but yet he's still in the Lamborghini living his best life, and while everyone else who should have had credit and a little bit of the money that he took off for himself, are just sitting at home. And he's like, well, I hope you go to all their yards and, at least show some respect still. I mean, I could totally be wrong. I could have totally heard that wrong. But that's kind of what I heard, you know, is that he's only worried about the money and not worried about who he came up with. That's what I heard right there. That's exactly what I heard. I think that's dope.
Nice one, reverse and go yards. For all the indirects you hear, I hope you go to all the yards. The niggas you were with ain't from your bit, so what's the link now? Now you got outsiders in your ship, soon to sink now.
Ooh, it's gotta be. It's gotta be what I said. Because he's like, now you got outsiders in your ship, hope it sinks now. Because of all the people that you were coming up with, you just left them in the dust because you were worried about your money. And now, since you're worried about your money, all the people who are also worried about money are in your ship, and now it's just gonna sink because you don't have real people around you. He's getting under skin. He's getting under skin. I like it.
I hope you go to all the yards. The niggas you were with ain't from your bit, so what's the link now? Now you got outsiders in your ship, soon to sink now. If you know what's good for your life, just de-link them and stick with Ed Sheeran. He gon' tell you about Chip's pen. On the day that people marching out, got Black Lives Matter, you're trying to slide out. I said your verse was like, what's the matter? What's wrong? Sent you my address out, love. 2 days later, trying to pull up with your tugs. What type of packet is you want?
Ooh, okay. Okay, so he's like, I sent you my address, you know, out of love, hoping that we could actually, you know, work this out, be cool about it. You know, you show up with your crew and you're just acting like you're gonna do shit. You know, like, he's like, what kind of packet are you on? Because he's like, listen, you're on some crazy type shit. You know, like, I don't know, that I'm liking it. He's like, I was just trying to be chill about it, have a little one-on-one, you know, and go about this as like real life adults, and you're just over here trying to do what, like end his life or something? I don't know. I want to know what happened, what started this whole fucking thing. I don't know, cause but honestly, he seems way too fucking calm. You know, for the bars he's spitting, he seems way too calm. So this is either like just to see if Stormzy replies type shit, or just trying to aggravate him, showing him that he's still got the better pen out of those two. You know? I don't know, but it's definitely dope as fuck.
Dress out, love. 2 days later, trying to pull up with your tugs. What type of packet is you want? Gave you a chance to spin me on the tune beside me. You objected, I said cool and God bless and kept it moving. But it seems you won't be satisfied unless you see a shooting. Can you believe?
Ooh, okay. I don't know if that's what started it, but he's like, I offered you a spot on a tune. You know, he offered him a feature or something on a song. And then Stormzy denied it. He was like, nah, I don't want it. And Chip was like, alright, cool, whatever, and moved on. But then Stormzy came back and had a problem with it. That's kind of what I'm hearing. So, like, how are you going to say no and then have a problem with it when he just was like, alright, cool, I'm done, and then tried to move on? I don't know. Is Stormzy really like this? Like, sheesh, I did not know this. I did not. See what I'm saying? When you're famous, you can hide a lot of shit. I don't know if Stormzy's really like this, but if he is, Chip calling him out right here, and he's just exposing who the real Stormzy is. You know, if this is actually how Stormzy is, I'm kind of glad that he's exposing him. I do like some of Stormzy's music, you know? I don't want to listen to someone and say someone's, you know, a great person, blah, 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 if they do all this shit on the side and, you know, the sneaky shit behind them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I ain't trying to do that.
I said cool and God bless and kept it moving, but it seems you won't be satisfied unless you see a shooting. Can you believe this is the same boy that does the gospel music? Lord, he was broken and you fixed him. Can you save him once again? And tell every gangster with him they can't save him from this pen. It's about goats and kings. This is not about ends, but just in case you all forgot, it's North Side. Goat means the greatest of all time. To me, that's Jay-Z. I see you trying to play him down in interviews. You crazy? Okay.
Oh, I like that. He's like the greatest of all time. The GOAT means greatest of all time, and that's Jay-Z. You know, I at least he has some fucking respect, because now, this is just my opinion, but I feel if you call yourself the GOAT, that just automatically exterminates you out of the question for that running. You know what I mean? Like, if you call yourself the GOAT, you can't be a GOAT. You just can't, because and it's not even about having confidence at that point. You know what I mean? It's not about having confidence. At that point, you're just cocky. You're just cocky. Like, you can say you're on the road to being one of the greatest, or, you know, you could say you're at least in your top 10, top 5, but you know for a fact that you're not the GOAT. Like, I'm just saying that right now. You know what I mean? Like, unless you are proven to be the GOAT, just calling yourself GOAT, it's so, I don't know, I feel it's cringe, you know? So him calling someone else the GOAT, it shows how much respect he has for the game and shit, you know, and he's not doing it just for the fame and the money. That's just how I look at it. But I haven't seen any of the interviews where Stormzy tries to play Jay-Z's name down. But that's kind of what Chip's saying right here. You know, he's like, and I seen those interviews where you were like talking his name down. I'm not sure if he's talking about Jay-Z or if he's just talking about, you know, Stormzy calling himself the greatest of all time. But I'm definitely interested in knowing, you know, what went down in those interviews. Because if he was, you know, putting down Jay-Z, that's just mad disrespect. Honestly, that is just mad disrespect. But no, Chip has you can just tell that Chip has a strong head on his shoulders. You know what I mean? Like I said, he's just been calm throughout this whole thing. He hasn't shown it really bothers him. You know, he's just doing this for fun, kind of. You know, because he actually enjoys the art behind this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just, you can tell the difference when an artist actually enjoys making their music and when an artist just does it for money. That's kind of all I'm saying.
Jay-Z, I see you trying to play him down in interviews. You crazy? Okay, you got money now, but still you got no wave, B. Me, I thought she broke your heart. I know it was ways, G. King just means a ruler of an independent land, so why you so offended? Cause you're not a king to me, fam, when you ain't done half the work or inherited that shit from right above. So maybe you just say it cause it works, or maybe cause you isn't on your world tour and you can't take the fame, you're just offline and at your home board. Stupid boy, you're Stormzy, you shouldn't be pulling up at no doors, but when my grabbed the kitchen, you weren't trying to go forward and so forth.
Hold up. I think I definitely missed something there. I mean, I heard the part where he was like, you must be just bored, so you're trying to start shit because you're not on world tour. So you're just trying to get any little bit of clout you can on the internet. That's kind of what he was saying in the middle there, but I feel like I missed something when he said Waze G. Like, she must have broke your heart, but I know it was Waze G, he said, or something like that. I'm not too sure about that. Like, I have no clue who Waze G is, to be honest. There's an artist, something WG, but it's not Waze, is it? It's something with a W and then G, but I don't think it's Waze. Unless that's like his real name. I don't know. I'm a little confused on that part. I'm definitely interested in knowing like all the context behind this. So let me know in the comments if you guys know what he was talking about.
And the land, so why you so offended? Cause you're not a king to me, fam, when you ain't done half the work or inherited that shit from right above. So maybe you just say it cause it works, or maybe cause you isn't on your world tour and you can't take the fame, you're just offline and at your home board. Stupid boy, you're Stormzy, you shouldn't be pulling up at no doors, but when my grabbed the kitchen, you weren't trying to go forward and so forth. All of this just because of Waze, and I don't know. I can't lie, used to think he's safe, but I don't know. Is he a driller or a gangster rapper? I don't know. He said use his pentas gang, but now we pulling up at homes. Ooh, niggas is emotional, you're not my ex, miss me. Anybody coming to take my life's coming with me.
Ooh, that was, yeah, I like that. He's like, you know, you used to use your pen to win your battles and, you know, battle shit out, but now you're just pulling up to people's houses like you're actually something, so I don't know what to call you, you know? And then he's like, but if you do pull up to me, just know that if you're here to take my life, I ain't letting you do that without your life being taken too. And that's some real ass shit. And he's doing it, he's saying all this shit so calmly, so it's like there's something else behind this whole ass track that he wants Stormzy to know. You know what I mean? That's why he's so calm. But I can't figure it out. I don't know exactly what it is. Let me know in the comments if you guys know like what I'm trying to say here, what like the main theme is behind this, why he's so fucking calm. Unless that's just how he is. Because like I said, I've only heard like 3 or 4 other songs by Chip, but that was so long ago, like I was saying. So I'm not sure if he's just like this. but he's way too calm to be on a diss track. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying.
I don't know, he said use his pentas gang, but now we pulling up at homes. Ooh, niggas is emotional, you're not my ex, miss me. Anybody coming to take my life's coming with me. Go. I'ma serve you humble pie and teach you about your history. I can't count on one hand how much man have dissed me. I thought it's Black Lives Matter, what you saying? Mine don't, let's catch him before he touches my wide. You know I'm cold, right today, March tomorrow. It's confusing at this rate, it's like I'm black and he's black, but in a way darker place. Fake ass act.
Ooh, right there, just talking about how he's fake as fuck for just the online community. You know, he's like, you say Black Lives Matter, but yet you're pulling up to my house with your goons trying to kill me. You know, you're going and you're being an activist one day, you know, marching in the riots, acting like you care, but yet behind the scenes, you don't really give a fuck. You know, you're just doing it so you can get more clout and be more famous and get a better name for yourself. You know, that's all he's doing right here. I mean, I can't say I wouldn't doubt it, because that's how a lot of people are, especially artists, you know, that are just trying to make money and fame. That's it, you know. But I am interested in knowing what Waves is, because he said and all of this because of Waves. Now, I don't know if that's a song or if it's something that happened behind the scenes or anything like that, but I am interested in knowing what exactly that is, because if it's a song, I gotta check it out, you know. But no, I'm liking the real ass bars in this. You know, it's not just going after him like randomly, you know, or just because. No, he's doing it because he has a reason to, and he's honestly digging under skin here. You know, it seems that he's just throwing out facts. I'm not sure if they're facts. Like I said, I don't really know any of the context behind here. But like I said, it just sounds like it's facts, and he knows exactly what he's talking about. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You can tell when people are just bullshitting on a track, and then when they're spitting the truth. And this just sounds like it's the truth, you know?
Today, March tomorrow, it's confusing at this rate. It's like I'm black and he's black, but in a way darker place. Fake ass activist, stop it, you're hardly Tupac. Jesus didn't die to save us all for you to do that. Said you're gonna finish me, bar for bar on the world stage, but when it's sticky, I'm the blue tack or the super glue. You heard I got tunes for you, then trust me, that was super true. Pulling up with strangers, boy, it's just between me and you. I said on here this when my book gets home, I pray don't do time again. What did you want him to do to you when he's...
Hold on. I gotta play that back just a little bit. I like when he was like, I said I'd go bar for bar with you on the world stage. And then I want to say he said something happened and Stormzy pulled out or something. You know, Stormzy didn't go. Stormzy was like, nah. It was supposed to be a one-on-one again with just Chip and Stormzy. And then Stormzy pulled up with some strangers. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but I need to hear it again.
You to do that. Said you're gonna finish me, bar for bar on the world stage, but when it's sticky, I'm the blue tack or the super glue. You heard I got tunes for you, then trust me, that was super true. Pulling out with strangers, boy, it's just between me and you. I said
pulling out with strangers, boy, it's just between me and you. Yeah, so Chip was like, yo, I just want a one-on-one, you know, and we'll figure this out. And then Stormzy had to pull up with people. And like, why? You know, it's just seeming like Stormzy is just mad sus. I'm not sure what he says. He says something about, but when it gets sticky, something on the super glue. I'm not sure what he says before that, and I'm pretty sure that word just puts it all together, if I'm being honest, but I'm not sure what that word is. You know, basically to me just saying how Stormzy's scared to go up there with him, you know?
yeah, I'm the blue tack or the super glue.
I'm the Butac. Is that what he says? Yeah, I'm the super glue. I'm not sure.
You heard I got tunes for you, then trust me, that was super true. Pulling up with strangers, boy, it's just between me and you. I said on here this when my book gets home, I pray don't do time again. What did you want him to do to you when he's on license for a napping? What was you gonna pop smoke me if I was lacking? Every year a new Judas, now it's you imagine. Seize up, cool, calm, collective, not erratic. Know your role, know your lane, furthermore stay in your place. They could've done a Gucci Mane if we was ever in the States. I would rather fill a page than tell my nigga fill his gauge. Cause trust me, I prefer it when he's here, don't want him in a cage.
Ooh, yeah. Yes, that's just real. That's real as fuck right there. He's like, I'll just fill a page with rhymes rather than, telling my homie to go fill up that gauge, and go risk his life just to either wind up dead or in a cage. He's like, nah, we'll just do this the right way and we'll just exchange papers. By exchange papers, they go bar for bar. But no, I like that. That's real as fuck. That's saying that he's not really into the violence. He doesn't get why it would have to come to violence when you could see who's better in the pen game, And that's what I'm thinking this whole fight is about. This whole beef is about, is who's got the better pen game. But I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure the whole context of this, but that's just kind of what I'm getting is Stormzy thinks he's just better than Chip, and I guess has a chip on his shoulder for it. You know what I mean? But no, that's just kind of what I'm getting, and this is putting him in his place. Does Stormzy have a diss towards Chip? I haven't heard it. Let me know if Stormzy does have a diss. I definitely would check that out. I'm just interested. This is kind of the first UK beef I've ever seen or heard, so I'm interested as fuck.
To trust me, I prefer it when he's here, don't want him in a cage. Imagine me falling out with rappers, sharing their addresses. I could name 3 in-betweeners that would sure be stressing. Finish who?
Whoa, hold up. He said, imagine me beefing with rappers and sharing their addresses, and then said snake. Did Stormzy do that? Did Stormzy beef with rappers? Did Stormzy beef with some artists and then release their addresses? Hold up.
To fill his gauge, cause trust me, I prefer it when he's here, don't want him in a cage. Imagine me falling out with rappers, sharing their addresses.
Yeah, imagine me falling out with rappers and sharing their addresses. Snake. That's not cool. That's not cool at all, bro. Holy shit.
Cage. Imagine me falling out with rappers, sharing their addresses. I could name 3 in-betweeners that would sure be stressing. Finish who? On what mic? I got Mike stressing. Birthplace, Sheraton, Crescent. Kings get beheaded,
Ooh, I got Mike stressing. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure Stormzy's real name is Mike. I'm pretty sure I've seen that somewhere. So that was just dope as fuck. I don't know if he said his birthplace or Stormzy's birthplace, but Kings get beheaded is just because I'm guaranteeing that Stormzy, thinks of himself as a king. That's just kind of what I'm getting at.
I got Mike stressing. Birthplace, Sheraton, Crescent. Kings get beheaded,
Bro, that was nasty. There's no doubt about that. That was nasty. I gotta hear Stormzy's response, if he did respond, because this shit was tough. But so far, just hearing this, and hearing how calm he is, and how really it feels to me that he's not affected at what Stormzy did to him at all. He's just still calm, collect, talking his shit. It's just, it seems already that he's got the higher up. That's just my opinion, though. Because most artists, you can tell when it's a diss track because their whole attitude, their whole flow, their whole everything changes, And they're usually not calm. But this man was, and I said it throughout the whole video, he was way too calm throughout this. I don't know, it just felt different. But no, it was definitely dope as fuck. There's no doubt about that. But with all that being said, that's going to be the reaction to Flowers by Chip. Now, if I had to rate it for meaning's definitely going to get a 25. There's no doubt about that. Like, I know for a fact that I missed a lot of bars in there. But I also felt like I caught a lot of bars in there. So I feel like this was just fucking heaping with the amount of meaning that I had in it. You know what I mean? Like, it was just insane. I really do wish I knew, like, all the slang and all the behind the scenes of this so I could have caught more. But I did my best, and I felt like even with everything I did catch, it was just amazing. Bars, definitely a 25. I'm gonna definitely look up more Chip too, because he's got a nasty flow. It's way different than I've heard from a lot of artists. I don't know, like I said, it's different, but It's definitely dope and catchy. I don't know, it's just unique. But enjoyability is definitely gonna be a 15. I fucking love disses, and when you get personal like that, and you get fucking, you know that just pissed Stormzy off. You know what I mean? When you know it pisses the other artist off, that's how you know it's fucking good. Delivery, definitely a 25. And the beat choice is definitely a 10. To me, it definitely sounded like an old 50 Cent beat. Just, I can't remember exactly what song. I can't, but I know it kind of had like a sample to 50 Cent song. Just a couple different things were added onto it. It was still dope as fuck though, no doubt about that. But all together, it's gonna be a straight 10. And I cannot disagree. And I cannot disagree with that because this shit was just fucking absolutely fire. Like I said, if you guys know any other diss tracks that Chip has, let me know and I'll definitely try and react to them because this was just outstanding. Outstanding, no doubt about it. Also, let me know if Stormzy has any replies to this or if Stormzy put one out before this. I want to kind of get both sides, you know. I kind of want to get both sides going here and see, I don't know, just see if it brings more context to the situation for me. But other than that, like I said, this was definitely dope as fuck. It was definitely worth a 10 out of 10. But with all that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate all the feedback and all the support. It really means a lot. If you're not subscribed already, please hit that sub button. It would really help me out. We are doing a giveaway at 1,000 subs. All you have to do is just hit that sub button and follow me on Twitter. If you're already subscribed, just follow me on Twitter and you're all set. Please hit that notification bell to see when I upload. I try to upload at least 5 times a week. I hope you all have a beautiful day/night. Much love and peace out.